Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 25th through the 28th, Monday through Thursday, for my Virgos. Hi, my Virgos. How are you, my sweethearts? Now, you know I'm using, for the week reading, I am using my two Radley Valentine decks. I'm using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one of my Emily Anderson crystal deck, or one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, I have meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to my higher power. Whatever the message, my job just to deliver. We have a full moon in Leo this week on the 28th. And remember, using the energies 3 days before, 3 days after. I really like doing it more the day before, the day of, and the day after. But, if you miss it, you can do the other. This, there's nothing really that I'm reading or seeing that, says that this is going to be, bigger or whatever. I just feel that this is going to be a bigger full moon. This is in Leo. Now, I'm also, when I was preparing and, doing what I do, I started being inundated with these silent movie film clips. Now, I've never sat through a whole silent movie. I mean, that was kind of like, okay. But I do, but I've seen in whatever clips, and I know that they speak. They're, their actions are more. What do I want to say with this? It's so goofy. That they have more exaggerated actions. That's what I want to say. Oh, I'm sorry, my Virgos, but their actions are more exaggerated. All of a sudden, I was getting for you. I was actually getting the words. I was getting in between the actions. They would then communicate what the meaning was. And so I kind of spazzed out a little bit because I'm getting the words. So that must mean something. You're the first one that's happened to. But it's more dramatic. It's more out there in your face. However, the fact that you got the words, you got the message, that has something else. You're going to have, well, let's see what that means. In all the readings that I've been doing, that has not come to me before. So I feel like that's going to, what is that going to mean? I don't know yet. Anyway, let's go on. Let's see. Maybe it'll come to me. Okay. Release, relinquish, request. 3 cards are face down. The third one is reversed. Stronger energy. Let's see. What explanations? I think you're going to need to have more explanations. Explanation is coming to me. You're going to have to be able to understand it a little bit more so. It's not so much the actions of the others as much as it is the screen. The screen. Okay, I'm sorry. My Virgos, somebody will have to tell me if that made sense to them. Here we go. First card is the High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess. Now, Archangel Heniel, reach out, write down Heniel's name because Heniel will help you through it. I'm always saying, reach out to your higher power, your guardian angel, your spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is to you. And yes, even your guardian angel, if you need some help, will call in the big guns. But higher power will say, hey, Archangel Heniel, please help Virgo down there. So reach out, call out to Archangel Heniel. This has to do with a lot of this psychic, messages. That would be what that was all about, getting your messages. This has to do, you might be getting a lot of psychic messages this week. You may be getting it so clear, like you could almost read it. Okay, so write it down, and you might, my Virgos do like to journal. You're a better journaler than I am. Okay, so write it down. Keep your journal. Keep a spiral notebook. Keep something with you. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, write down the messages. There's going to be a lot of incoming energy coming to you, and you're going to need to keep track of what you're getting. Okay, a lot of this is going to be, there's going to be a very strong attunement You are very strong spiritual, so there could be a lot of spiritual messages coming to you. Write them down, because like I said, I keep seeing the black screen with the white letters, and and then the border around it. So it's like messages are coming. Be aware of it. Be aware of it. Okay. Now, at the same time, and I will tell you what I've told, Taurus had something a little bit similar, but not the same as yours, but also to please make sure you ask your higher power to cover you with the cloak of protection, to keep, that keeps any of the darker energy away from you. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. So you could be getting some really strong, strong psychic messages. Be at peace. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of getting those messages. Write them down. Here we go. Next card is 7 of Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel is our fire energy. It is our Leo. It's our Sagittarius. It's also our Aries energy. Passionate, burning, very determined. 7 has a divine type of umbrella over it. So again, that if you want to call it a cloak, but it has a divine umbrella. And this is you getting out there and, maybe between this and this, maybe you're going to be a little bolder with your action because you know what you're doing, you know what you're saying, and the thing about this is you may start speaking up more so because you're being called to speak up more so. It's like, sometimes and I get you on this one. It's kind of like, I get the message, go tell that person this. I'm like, no. Go tell the person this. And I'm like, no. And then you just find yourself doing it, regardless of whether you wanted to or not. Or you can be in a conversation and then all of a sudden messages start coming out. Now, it's not always comfortable in the beginning, but at the same time, remember, Archangel Haniel, they're also saying be at peace with this. And the other thing is with the 7 of Gabriel, it's also, be who you're supposed to be. Anyway, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. Your last card here, reversed, 7 of Ariel. 7 of Ariel. So we have a couple of 7s here. Ariel is your energy. It is also Capricorn and Taurus. A lot of this has to do with, it's tangible energy, work energy, money energy, how you create your money energy. And this is about creating something more than what you even thought you were doing. So there's a lot of things coming to term here. There's a lot of things coming to, it's being put in its place here. There's a lot of the efforts that you have put out there that you have been actually, trying to create. You should see some returns with this. You got a little bit of different types of stuff here. You've got this very spiritual thing going on, and then you have this earth thing going on. And I'm not necessarily feeling the bridge yet. I'm not feeling what is, so it's almost like you're walking 2 pathways here. You're walking 2 pathways. So you've got that spiritual pathway. I'm just kind of giving you, I guess this is kind of, now I don't want to, this is kind of a cautionary, that you've got that spiritual pathway that you're going to be walking, where you're getting these ideas, these thoughts, but then you have this work, because you do have to live in the natural. So it's a supernatural and natural. Not quite feeling the bridge. Not quite. So that may make you feel a little uncomfortable. Okay? That and you might be at work and you might just start picking up thoughts about, whoever you're thinking, whoever you're talking to. You may all of a sudden, be finishing their sentences, or you're picking up, oh, I think that person thinks this or this. So it's not necessarily comfortable, my Virgos. Let's see what we have with this. Let's keep going. So you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like, and that does make my Virgos feel uncomfortable, because I don't necessarily feel an easy bridge between the two. So if you're aware of it, then I think that that will help you a little bit more so. But I'm feeling, yes, stand up for what you want, but I'm feeling this really strongly. I'm feeling this really strongly. This, yes, have confidence in yourself. Know that what you're doing is the right thing. I'm just not feeling how the supernatural and the natural are integrating with each other for this week. Let's see what we have here. And it might be, you might have to just walk the two. You might have to walk the two roads, and you're not, and just not necessarily, you're just going to have to kind of know it. Let's see what we have here. Last card. 3 of Fire. Okay. Well, 3's very has a very creation type, has a very celestial type of energy. It's also fire energy. It's about abundance coming in. So maybe your intuition, maybe your psychic's going to help you with your 7 of Ariel, your work energy, that solid energy. I don't really, I'm kind of stretching a little bit with this one, my Virgos. I'll be very, very frank with you on that. But whatever happens, it works out. It actually puts you in a really good place, okay? Because the 3 of Fire is all about abundance coming in. This is your ship coming in. This is, this is receiving what you need to receive to do what you need to do type of energy too. But my Virgos, you're going to have to tell me what this is and how these two match up. I don't, but remember what I said. I don't have to understand. I just have to deliver it. So that made me feel better. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So we have a couple of things where they're talking to you about patience and then making new plans also. So that's interesting too. Here we go. Let's see but be aware. You're going to have really strong insights this week too. Again, write the messages down. Maybe the messages, because that was interesting in itself. I'm seeing them again. I wish I could see the writing. I don't. I just see the movie part flash, but it's the message that's really, the one that's in between it. So let's see what crystal or energy will be helpful for my Virgos this week. Here we go. Shungite. That was reversed. I do have Shungite. This is from Russia. Here we go. I don't know a lot about it, but protection from modern ills, grounding, everyday healing, purifying. Yours is probably one of the most interesting ones I've had because I don't see the connection, but you know what? Many times over, there might not be a connection. It's just you're walking two paths. And the thing is, keeping things balanced. Okay, so my Virgos, remember the button, like, share, subscribe. It does help. But more importantly, and as always, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.